This morning, Brian Hamilton, co-founder, CEO of Sageworks, is with us to talk about his company. Hey, Brian, good to see you, by the way.
Good to see you.
It's a financial analysis, right, technology for that. I mean, tell us about Sageworks a little bit and exactly what you guys do.
We sell AI technology to bankers and accountants all through North America.
Does that business really slow down a lot when their businesses do, like it has now?
Yeah, we have not, because we are right in the sweet spot of doing credit analysis and helping people make better financial decisions.
So, in other words, they need you now more than they did before.
I think so. I think so.
So, have companies been more? They've been more careful in the type of analysis they're doing, or are they trying to do things differently because of mistakes that have been made in the past? What kind of changes have you seen?
Here's what's happening throughout the whole sector. People are getting more careful about decisions generally around finances and getting back to fundamentals and making sure they're investing or lending to good, solid companies.
How do you make the distinction between what's a good, solid company and what's a mistake in lending? There seems to be a lot of simple advice that's given, but is there anything more complicated that you guys look at?
There's tons that's more complicated, but people should get back to basics. Are these companies, are they profitable? Do they have positive cash flow? And are their sales growing? And most finance guys, if they get that right, they'll make good decisions.
So that's where you come in, right? Is you're giving them the tools to make that decision?
Exactly.
I mean, give us an example of what something that your technology does that maybe somebody else doesn't.
Right. We've got an AI technology that combines 35 different financial factors. We look at industry data, sector data. We combine those. We can generate over 35 billion different reports. But the point is, what it really comes down to is when these guys are making decisions, are they looking at companies the way they were all taught to in school? Are the companies growing? Are they profitable, positive cash flow? And if you do that and you mess up everything else, you'll be fine.
What do you say to people, though, that say, you know what, over the last few years we've seen some of these computer models, and you talk about the quant guys on Wall Street, maybe, and these computer models haven't always worked, and they've relied on them too much. Right. Does that ever happen?
Tom, great question. However, those are trading models.
Right.
I talk to finance guys all the time. We've got 6,000 banking and accounting firm customers throughout North America. I talk to these guys every day. Those are trading models. If you stick to the basics, then you will win over the long run. The problem is, in the short run, you might lose a little bit, but over the long run, you're going to invest in good companies.
Right. So what's the difference between those trading models and what you guys are doing
They're doing movement type stuff, sort of mad money type stuff, trading, momentum, investing. And I don't know over the long run whether that.
But you're saying your software and the technology you provide does not run into those same issues.
Absolutely,
you've never heard that from anybody.
Absolutely not. We didn't want to get into an arm wrestle with finance guys over our model. We look at the basic factors. Now we combine them in a very intricate way. We pull in sector data into our model. But at the end of the day, we're looking at 2- or 3-page narrative reports that are pretty simple.
All right, so back to basics.
Absolutely.
We've been hearing that from a lot of people. You used to laugh when you heard that, but now you say, you know what?
No. And get
we should have been doing it all along, maybe.
Right, and getting the CEOs focused on their customers, better service, better products.
All right, Brian, thanks a lot. Sageworks, right? The name of the company. Appreciate you coming in for the C-Suite.